Good morning and welcome to JLNN. I'm Dakaria King.
And I'm Elliot Swihart.
Today's show, we will have a story from Miss Fallon, a Where's Chris Cox, a look at our Halloween flash mob dance to Thriller by Michael Jackson, a look at Mr. Stickland's trail cleanup event here on the 9th, and an in-depth report about the Sasquatch-like creature roaming around James Lawson High School.
This past Thursday was Halloween, and our Lawson students put on a flash mob dance in the Common. It was truly a performance to remember.
Mr. Stickland is an EL teacher, but also a mountain bike enthusiast who is holding a cleanup event here at James Lawson High School.
It's not this coming Saturday, it's going to be Saturday, November 9th, and we're going to have a trail cleanup day. We're lucky here at Lawson to have really amazing piece of property and some great trails that are already just waiting for us to clear. We had a trail work day back in September, and we got through a big chunk of it, and at this point we're really hoping to clear it all the way around so we get at least the big loop open. I've been a long-time mountain biker, and I was aware of this trail since before there was even a school here. You know, around Nashville we've got a lot of sort of slow rolling hills, and this is some of the steepest, most elevated terrain we have in the city, and so we're really lucky to have the opportunity to build mountain bike trails on it. Just that we got a really great turnout back in September, and I hope we get an even better one with some more teachers out there this time.
And now, where's Chris Cox? Hello, I'm Elliot Swihart, and welcome to another episode of Where's Chris Cox?
Hey, my name's Chance Bugger, here at James Lawson News Network 2024, and I'm on Sasquatch Watch.
A few moments later.
Hey, you know where Henry at?
No, I don't know where Henry at.
Dang, that's crazy. I think that Sasquatch really got him, but hey, we gonna look into that. Excuse me, you know anything about that Sasquatch?
Sasquatch?
Yeah, it's been going around like Lawson. It took Henry today. That's what we was looking for.
What? Is a Sasquatch out here?
Yeah.
Y'all better stay safe. I don't know anything about that.
Alright. Alright, so like Henry been missing, and they told me to come to you. You know something about that Sasquatch taking Henry?
Sasquatch?
Yeah, Sasquatch. Yeah.
Sasquatch?
Yeah. The one that Gage and Duns was looking for in the woods. We should know about it. Right on down at the football field. We should know about it.
I don't know what you're talking
It took Henry today, and we trying to find out right now.
about. I don't know what you're talking about. A Sasquatch here at Lawson?
Yes. They told me to come to you. You know something about it, and I need answers right now.
I don't know what. A Sasquatch here at Lawson, maybe? It's just too open out here. I don't think there could be one here.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Wow, this is getting real, no cap. I hope the Sasquatch isn't an op.
We're cooked.
And now we bring you this week's story from the library of Miss Fallon.
Hello, I'm back again. This one is one of my all-time favorites, actually. This one's called Don't Turn Around by Michelle Gagnon. So this is a great book. It's the first of a series of 3 about homeless teenagers, unhoused teenagers, are being abducted and used for scientific experiments. And throughout the whole series, they work to identify who's doing it and then infiltrate that and then take that group down. When Noah Torson woke up, the first thing she noticed was that her feet were cold. Odd, since she always wore socks to bed. She opened her eyes and immediately winced against the glare. She hated sleeping in a bright room, had even installed blackout curtains over her apartment's sole window so the morning light never penetrated the gloom. Noah tried to make sense of her surroundings as her eyes adjusted. Her head felt like it had been inflated a few sizes and stuffed with felt. She had no idea how she'd ended up here. Was she back in juvie? Probably not. It was too quiet. Juvie always sounded like a carnival midway. The constant din of guards' boots pounding against metal staircases, high-pitched posturing chatter, the squeak of cots and clanking of metal doors. Noah had spent enough time there to identify it with her eyes closed. She could usually even tell which cell block she'd been dumped in by echoes alone. Voices intruded on the perimeter of her consciousness, 2 people from the sound of it speaking quietly. She tried to sit up. That was when the pain hit. Noah winced and fell back on the bed. It felt like her chest had been split in half. Her hand ached too. Slowly, she turned her head. An IV drip was taped to her right wrist. The line led to a bag hanging from a metal stand, and the bed she was lying on was cold metal, an operating table, a spotlight suspended above it. So was she in a hospital? There wasn't that hospital smell, though, blood and sweat and vomit battling against the stench of ammonia. Noah lifted her left hand. Her jade bracelet, the one she never took off, was gone. That realization snatched the final cobwebs from her mind. Cautiously, Noah raised up on her elbows, then frowned. This wasn't like any hospital she'd ever seen. She was in the center of a glass chamber, a 12 by 12 foot box, the windows frosted so she couldn't see out. The floor was bare concrete. Aside from the operating table and the IV stand, rolling trays of medical implements and machines were scattered about. In the corner stood a red trash bin, medical waste, blaring from the lid. Looking down, Noah discovered she was wearing a cloth gown, but there was no hospital name stamped on it. She tried to get her bearings. Not juvie, not an official hospital. She got the feeling that whatever this place was, bad things happened here. Voices grew louder. Someone was coming. Noah had spent the last 10 years fending for herself. She'd learned better than to trust authority figures, whether they were cops, doctors, social workers. She wasn't about to start trusting anyone now, not in a situation like this. Slowly, she eased her feet off the table and slid to the floor. She wrapped her arms around herself, repressing a shiver. The cement was freezing, like stepping barefoot into a glacier. The voices stopped just outside the chamber. Noah strained her ears to listen, catching a few fragments. Success. Call him. What do we? Can't believe we finally. The last bit came through crystal clear. A man's voice, sounding resigned as he had said, "They'll handle it. She's not our problem now." All right, so Don't Turn Around. This is a great book, especially if you want something that's like constantly moving and like a lot of action. Great book. Come by and check it out.
And that's all the news we have from this week. Until next time, bye guys, see ya, peace.
We ate that.
Jacob.